Hi, it's me again, and today I have some time to film another journal with me. And this week I'm in my black Travelers Company's Travelers Notebook. So let's just start. I'm just taking out the insert that I'm going to use, which is my February insert. And this was done the day before yesterday. Yep, and I love how it turns out. The picture of this spread are in my Instagram, so feel free to visit my Instagram account. And those tabs and the mason jar are done by punches. It's either via Memory Keeper punch or Fiskar punch or EK Success. So let's start. First up today, I am fancying some stencils with some distress ink. So I'm looking through my stencils and stamps collection from Tim Holtz, and I decided to use either that word stamps with the brick wall stencils or this coffee mark or stain mark stencil, and I ended up choosing the brick wall with the stamp. I think I haven't used this before. I got it at a pretty good price because there's one of this seller in Shopee, and she has decided to, I think, sort of stop her business in selling craft supplies or journaling supplies, so she's letting go all of her stock at a very good discount. So I grabbed all of the Tim Holtz stencils and stamp sets that she still have, which is not much, I think around 3 sets. Yep. Here I'm trying to decide the distress ink that I wanted to use, and I've decided to use this yellow color. I think it's called Wild Bee or Wild Honey. We'll know in a short while because I will show the camera in a while. So here I'm just lining it up. It's the first time I'm using stencils, so I am still trying out, trial and error. And I think it turned out not too bad. Yep, for a newbie like me. And I love the color of this brick wall. I'll prefer. No, I think this is a good color choice that I made. Yep, yeah, I think it's awesome. So I'm just going to continue to distress sort of the edge of this page. And I do try to, make sure my video is not too long, which is around maybe within 15 to 20 minutes, so that it's not too, too boring or anything, and I won't know what else to talk about in the video and just keep on rambling and rambling. So while I'm doing this, Elle is sort of getting back to normal here. I mean my routine since year end have passed, where all the holidays are and the traveling and things like that, and then Chinese New Year's passed as well. So I'm back to my normal sending my son to school, me going to work, and routine. Yep. So here I'm just finishing up, and then I saw that part, it's a bit too squarish. I want to have like a fade away look, so I put in some more, and I'm happy with that. Next up, I'm going to use the stamps that come with this, together with this stencil. It's a set, so I love the word. Yep, here we go. And I have a hard time stamping this, so I ended up did it outside the video, the camera, because it's taken too much time. I'm using this stands-on stamp. Now I love this stands-on stamp. I don't know, I think it's a special one. It can stamp on any material. First I tried to use the distress ink, but I think it's too wet for my liking. And I know it definitely bleed through. So, and I wanted to, and the previous page, I'm going to write to journal on it. So I do not want the bleed through to happen on that page itself. So I decided to use the stands-on. This particular stands-on can stamp on any material and it does not bleed through. So I love this stamp, but I felt that it does not go well with this, I don't know, all cling stamp or all clear stamp, or just particularly this Tim Holtz clear stamp, because maybe it's a new stamp, so it's a bit sticky. And the ink sort of stuck onto the stamp itself rather than onto the paper. So you sort of have to stamp it really quickly. And you can see I did not do a good job. So I try to do it again. Because this is a clear stamp, I can see where I'm stamping. So yeah. And then after that, I noticed, you see how sticky it is, that the stamp has stuck onto the ink has stuck onto the stamp. So I have to re-ink it and do it another time. And still, yeah. So I've decided to, as you can see, I cannot even rub it off like that. I have to really use my nail to scratch the ink off. But one thing, it really does not bleed through. And it stamped very well on vellum paper, on acetate, craft paper, any paper. So here I did it off camera and I'm happy with the outcome. The artist word is a bit dark because I've stamped it like 100 times. And here I'm just showing you the ampersand stamp that I use. Love it. And this is the Tim Holtz stamp and stencil set. And yep, so here I use the word that said artist, create and inspire. And here I'm looking at the stand-on stamp. Even though I do not understand Japanese, I don't know, I'm just trying to see what I can make out of it. And this is the distress ink that I use. So I love the outcome, and then I found some LDV Girl to deco my artist, create and inspire wording there. I think it turned out pretty nice despite the stamping, what you call this, stamping issue. Yep. So I think the best way is to stamp on something and then tear it out and stick it down, but then yeah, or maybe it's better to stamp on the page that is not too bumpy. Yep. Anywho, I love how it turns out. And then next up, can you see how cute this tin is? I bought this because of the tin. Inside there are just like cookies. And here I'm just showing you the tags, the tabs that I made with my punches. I had fun last night doing this, and I show this, all this, the end result of using my punches, of playing with my punches in my Instagram photo. And here, this very, very gorgeous tickets, pockets or tickets packets was made by Annie from Miss Fish in Instagram, and I think it's around 100 pieces or more vintage tickets. Yep, it's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm taking out this mini calendar that is my favorite so far. It's so adorable and it's like in a traveler's notebook style. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So I'm gonna stick that the date down onto the tag, and then that ticket I'm gonna put it on top. So here I'm just gluing down the date, and lately I've have extreme liking to punches. Punch as in, Punch. Yep, and I'm a bit worried I might spend too much money on punch as well. Here I'm just trying to see where I wanted to punch a hole on the ticket, and this is an adorable single hole punch that I got from Shopee, and it works amazingly. There we go. I say I've been obsessed with punch a bit lately. I've been obsessed with punch. Yep. Here I thought I wanted to use another piece of tickets, but then I decided since I wanted it to show off, to show up there, so yeah, I just leave it with just one ticket. And here I'm just going to use this Avril, what is this called? Yarn? Is it yarn? I think it's called yarn. Or if I'm wrong, please let me know. But they're these very gorgeous strings, combination of strings, and yep, I use it to tie up the tickets and the tags together. And then I try, I'm a perfectionist or have OCD in certain things, so I wanted it to be perfect, so I did it off camera again. I tied it properly off camera. Here you can see I tried to take it off again, so I felt that might take too much time, so yep, there we go. I'm happy with the result now. And so, sometimes I have this problem of making sure the 2 pages sort of shows the relevance or continuity. One way is to use washi tape. So here I have these 2 tubes of vintage washi tape from Tim Holtz, which I rarely use because one thing, it's very expensive when it converts to Malaysian ringgit. Secondly, I still prefer Classic Key because I felt that the Tim Holtz washi tape, I don't know, is it the batch that I got or what, or I don't know. It seems like it does not stick very well. Anywho, maybe it's just me. I love Classic Key best. So here, however, these are like expensive, so I'm still gonna use it to ensure I finish it. So here I'm just putting down 2 pieces of excuse me, washi tape. I'm yawning because it's again quite late at night, and yeah, I've been pretty tired lately because of work and things like that. So yeah, and then I decided here to put in a flower sticker because I felt that the tag on the washi does not go too well. So I'm trying to find a floral sticker that will go with the spread. Now I say I want to show the continuity between the 2 pages, or the relevancy. You know what I mean? I do not want to have it like 2 independent pages. They are supposed to be linked. So I wanted to find a floral floral sticker that can go with my spread. A small skinny one. Yep, so I decided either is the red or the yellow. And since I want the continuity to going on, so I decided to use the yellow instead. It is pretty. I love this washi floral stickers a lot. Firstly, they are like semi-transparent, and They are on, I think it's called washi material sticker, so you can peel it up and reposition it easily, which is what I just did just now. And I'm happy with that, so I'm gonna stick the tag down now. And after that, while I was doing this, I have it in my mind that I want to distress the edge of the paper, but I forgot and sort of make a ending to this journal with me. I did it off camera, but I did distress the edge of the pages later on, which you can see in the photo in my Instagram. Here I'm just like, okay, it's going to be like 16 minutes and I better sort of wrap it up. So I forgot about distressing the edge. Yep. So I love the outcome of this. First time using a stencil and it's pretty cool. So thank you guys again for watching. For those of you who left comments in my video, I really appreciate it. It's given me so much motivation to film more journal with me video. Thanks again and hope to see you guys soon. Bye. Love ya.